Welcome back to Warriors Weekly. Now, Basketball 101 with Jim Barnett.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Basketball 101. You know, in the past, we've talked about the Warriors fast break, how to finish that fast break, how to get the advantage, how to score. And we do realize this is a scoring basketball team. But Don Nelson emphasizes defense a lot, particularly in training camp. And we talked about scoring on the fast break and finishing a 2-on-1, a 3-on-2. We did that with Stephen Silas, one of our assistant coaches. Well, we're going to bring him back today, fortunately, to have him. And Stephen, let's talk about it from the other standpoint, from the defensive standpoint, because I know you're a very defensive-minded individual. I know you talk about a lot about one-on-one defense. So let's talk about defending, what one lone defender can do on a 2-on-1 and then what they can do in tandem in a 3-on-2. And we'll start just with the 2-on-1 situation. If you're the lone defender, what do you do? And you can either be the defender and I can have the ball, or you can have me be the defender and you can take the ball, whichever you prefer.
Okay, why don't you be the defender? Okay. Now, every day we work on this. We obviously work on our fast break, our 3-on-2s, 2-on-1s, right. But we're also working on the defensive end. So we're always talking, absolutely. So we're always talking about where we want to be defensively to have the best. We're at a disadvantage. Okay. So we have to figure out a way to make a play to counteract someone's offense. As the ball is coming, we like to fake at the basketball, fake back and forth, not giving the offense a clear path to the basket, but also not giving him a clear look as to what his play is.
In other words, don't give him a decision.
Definitely, definitely. As the ball comes down, we are big on taking charges. We always love for our bigs and our guards to step in and take a charge.
So in other words, it's almost a timing thing.
It is.
That you're coming down, I've got to get there soon enough, but if I get there too soon, you're going to make an easy play and they're going to get a layup on the other side.
That's right. That's why it takes so much practice. We're faking back and forth. As I'm coming in for the layup, I'm in my position for a charge. Now,
I'm committed as a defender.
You're committed as a defender. We either have a charge right here, right, or, not the worst thing in the world, they have to make a pass for a score. Maybe the defense is running back. If we're running back hard, maybe we get our hand on that ball and knock it out of bounds, or get a shot block on the play. But we always want, if we can slide in, take that charge, that's great. If not, we're forcing that pass and we're hoping that our defenders are running back to challenge the play.
Well, I know you must do it totally differently for a 3-on-2.
Yes.
So if you have a 3-on-2 fast break coming at you defensively,
yep,
you and I are going to be both defenders, I would presume, on this. What do we do here? What do you teach the team?
As the ball is coming down the middle of the floor, the top man's responsibility is the ball.
Okay, so you're the top man and I'm going to be the bottom man.
That's right.
Now, we're not side by side.
Nope.
We're in an I formation.
In an I formation.
And are you near the free throw line? Is that where you want to stop the ball?
Yeah, I'd like to stop the ball right around the top of the key.
Okay.
Right around the top of the key. Now, a lot of times you hear the bottom man takes the first pass. That's not always the case, because sometimes the pass will be made way above the three-point line, and we don't want this bottom man leaving the basket and running all the way up to this man above the three-point line. In that situation, the top man would guard the ball. He would slide over and guard the ball, and the back man would zone up and play two guys. He'd have the man at the top and the man on the wing, because we don't want to stretch our defense out too much by leaving the basket and guarding that man on the wing.
Well, there you have it from Stephen today, talking about defending the fast break, defending a 2-on-1, defending a 3-on-2. And we hope that gives you a little insight into how to play basketball a little bit better. Remember, you can always go to warriors.com. If you want to go to a basketball camp this summer, you have youngsters doing that. You'll get all of this information and even more at the Warriors basketball camps. We'll see you next time, Basketball 101.